Good morning, it's Barbara. It rained last night, but it's beautiful out now, and I'm going outside. Good morning, it's Barbara. I'm looking spiky. Oh well. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I'm wearing regular lipstick, so I'm going to leave a mess on my cup. That's what we do. What a beautiful day. I may find myself oh, I should have fixed this better. Find myself spending time out here today because it is really, really lovely. And it smells moist and fresh, and that's nice. I could get the leaf blower out and do a final blowing on the deck. You wouldn't know I cleared it off once already this fall, but you know, that's how it is. The leaves keep falling. But there aren't very many leaves left to fall, so it won't be wasted. It won't be wasted. So I'm feeling good about this morning, I have to say. I did a lot of knitting last night, and my arm doesn't hurt. I think my knitting muscles are getting back in shape, which is good because they were not in shape. I had my long hiatus of zero mojo and something going on with my arm, tendonitis or something like that, and the combo meant that I wasn't doing very much with that arm. Now I am drinking coffee and knitting. So I almost finished my pocket yesterday, and I ran out of the handspun that I had caked. So guess what I did this morning before I even came downstairs? These are so huge. This is like 650 yards of a fingering weight. So I'm gonna, I'm holding this double. So I'm pulling it out of the outside and the inside at the same time. But I had 1.5 more rows on my pocket that I needed the handspun. And the pockets, you know, not that huge, but I ran out. It's going to be easy to attach, as you can see. So I have one half of a row here, then I have 2 rows of the teal, and then 1 row of the handspun. And it matches up right here. You can see that 1 row of handspun. And after the row of handspun, I did 2 rows of the teal. And that's what I'm going to do at the bottom of the pocket. And then the next thing on the body is to start the ribbing. And I start the ribbing, and when I get to the pocket, I will pick up the stitches from the pocket and knit them together with the body, and voila, I have a pocket. So as soon as I'm done with the pocket, I might do those couple of rows. Maybe I'll do 1 row on the body before I start the ribbing to attach the pocket at the bottom, and then that'll be done, and it won't have an extra needle hanging on, blah blah blah. So I might do that, but it's time for me to do the sleeves. So I mean, I literally had such a small amount to finish on that, then I could have gone to the teal and done the sleeves for a while, but anyway, I had to cake it up, so I don't know why I'm complaining about that. Anyway, I'm feeling very excited about my Montrealer, which is going to be an amazing sweatshirt style with a kangaroo pocket with a kangaroo pocket and a hood. And it's gonna keep me so toasty warm this winter. I'm so excited. So excited. And I'm glad to be excited about knitting. Very glad to be excited about knitting. Now, I was talking yesterday about the Silvestri. It's not the Silvestri. I knew it was something like Sylvester, but not. It's the Sidvester by Anka Strict. Sidvester by Anka Strict. And there's the picture. And I hope you can see it because the colors in there. Let me put my glasses on to see what you can see. Oh, my glasses are so dirty. Yeah, you can see the texture. That texture comes from some from mosaic knitting, as you know, just bringing that little bit of color. It looks like texture. And I'm thinking that I will make that color out of my Advent yarn. So it's going to be a little bit of stripy, but you can see how subtle it would be. Now this is the Sidvester by Anka Strict. If you can go on Ravelry, you can get a better view of it. Huh, I got pink all over my printout. I wonder what's going on with my printer, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I think that's what I'm going to do because I want this sweater. Although it's very casual around the neckline. Notice that? I just noticed. I mean, I knew that before and I'm just remembering. So there's no real collar. There's no ribbing. And it's also around the sleeves and the bottom. So it feels like a very casual sweater, which is fine with me. And I opened the first thing, I'm like, where is that? And this is the yarn that I bought to make this for the main color, because I do like that color. And so I have like 8 of these. Color number 2, Lanis du Nord, which you would think would be, I don't know what, Laines. Du Nord. I would say Nord is north. Wool of the north, maybe, except it's made in Italy. Okay. Extra fine merino wool. Dolly Maxi. Luxury line. But now that I'm sitting here looking at this, I'm wondering about color seepage with my minis. I may have to wash my minis before, soak my minis, maybe soak them in citric acid before I knit them, because I can see this little bit of color smearing in a weird way. I hadn't thought about that. Anyway, I need to think about that. Now, this is interesting because this says Dolly Maxi Extra Fine Merino Wool Luxury Line by Lanis du Nord. I got this at my local yarn shop. It says 100% wool, unshrinkable. Unshrinkable. Does that make it superwash? It's not dryable according to this, but it is washable to 30 degrees. I have to see what 30 degrees is. 30 degrees would be 60, 90, like 100 and 100? No, 60. Yeah. 30 degrees isn't very hot for clothes washing water. It might be pretty warm if you're, you know, like talking about, my Silvestri is blowing away. Oh well. So I hope I have enough. 95 yards in one of these, and I think I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I have 12. I have 12. So 5 times 12 is 60. So I have 940 yards of that. I hope that is enough. I did not print out the whole Sid Vestry pattern. I only printed out the first picture. So I hope that's enough. Pretty sure I went back and bought more just to make sure I had enough. So I think I calculated that. Anyway, I have to think about that color seepage. Well, it could be, these are so filthy. Could be that I might maybe start it with some of last year's minis, and as soon as I get my first advents, get all the minis in water to see if they are color fast, and then go from there. I don't know, I have to think about that. I don't know that I'll be done with my Montrealer in time to start on December 1st. And starting on December 1st is not like requirement. You know, there are no requirements here. I make the rules. So we'll see. So anyway, that's what's up with my knitting. That's what's up with my knitting. I do have to think about that color stuff. What else did I do yesterday? Not very much besides knitting that I can think of. You know, I did the dishes, and I, you know, hung out with Aura for a while. She came down earlier than she usually does because yesterday was Sunday, and so football was on TV. I don't have sports on my TV down here, so if she wants to watch sports, she goes upstairs. So she came down early to spend some time with us so that she could go back up at 4:30 to watch the football game, which I'm sure she enjoyed very much. I am not a sports person, as you already know. So, yeah. So not much to report on yesterday. Oh, I did get a phone call from my sister's executor, who was her daughter-in-law, and had a very nice conversation with her, and that was nice. I was looking for something from her, and turns out she had sent it to me 2 weeks ago, and I just missed the email. I feel like a jerk. I was looking for it. Anyway, I found it now. But we had a nice conversation, and that was good to catch up with her. And, you know, we all lived together at my sister's house while my sister was in hospice. And so got to know her a little bit. She was really lovely, lovely woman. So that was good to talk to her. And, yeah. And it rained. And it was so nice to have a little bit of rain. But let me tell you, it is gorgeous out here. Really gorgeous. So I think I'm going to be outside today. I'm going to be knitting. I want to finish that little bit of pocket. And I think I'm going to attach it to the body while I'm at it. And then, you know, I'll do the ribbing later, depending on how much yarn I have left. But I want to get to the sleeves and make sure I got the sleeves. I have the sleeves. I want the stripes on the sleeves to match the stripes on the body. Because I think if it doesn't, it would be a little jarring, and I don't want it jarring. It's already a little jarring anyway because the stripes, I think I put the stripes. I started the stripes too late. Not too late, but late. When I'm looking at it, I feel like the stripes could have started higher. But it's okay. I'm fine with it. But I want to make sure that the sleeves stripes match so that it's not jarring. And I might even do the hood, but no. I'll do the sleeves, figure out how much ribbing I want on the sleeves and the bottom of the sweater, and I'll be doing the hood last. Because I can put the hand spun on the hood, but I do want the ribbing to be in the teal color, so anyway, I'm getting quite excited about my Montrealer, I have to say, and I'm so happy to be excited about it. And once again, I picked up my knitting last night, and I felt good while I was knitting, and it was really nice that my arm isn't sore. And I didn't really get to a place where I don't feel like knitting anymore and stop. I stopped because I ran out of the hand spun, and I didn't want to go wind it last night. But in the past, I've stopped knitting because I was just tired of, I was done knitting. I was just, so that felt good. So I'm feeling good about my knitting, which is nice. I'm feeling a little bit like I'm on vacation from my executrixing because my lawyer's on vacation for a week. So I have things I have some puttery things that I want to do. I need to make a list. I need to make 2 lists, a life list and an executrixing list. And yeah, I'm catching myself. I am looking around. I am hardly looking at you. I don't know why. Isn't that funny? Very weird. I'm trying to access these parts of my brain, I guess. I'm not sure. Anyway. But that's about it. I think I'm probably going to go to the store today. And because we had a temporary fix for the dog food last night, but we need more dog food. So I'll probably go to the store today. And yeah. Today's going to be a nice day. It's going to be, I don't think it's supposed to get to 70, but a pretty nice day. And then it's going to be cold. Maybe I can have a fire since we had a little bit of rain. That'd be nice. Oh, we did have a nice long conversation with our neighbor. Hanging out in the driveway kind of conversation, but finally got his phone number. I'm like, Dave, let's just exchange phone numbers because it's good to have your phone number. And I used to have it, but they dropped their landline, and that's the one I had. So, and it's been years since I haven't had a number for them. But we knock on their door if we need them, which is very rare. But that was nice. So this is my life, nice little conversations, and it's good. Okay, I feel very rambly at the moment, so I think I'm gonna go. I don't have big plans for today, although I won't be shocked if I go shopping. Maybe Dennis and I will both go, but I'll probably go by myself. He really would rather not go, and I'm fine going, so I'll go. So that's my plan. Do my yoga outside. I did my yoga inside yesterday, so that was a little preview of how it's going to go in the winter time when I can't do it outside, but it went pretty well. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm getting tired of hearing myself talk. And I'll be honest, that doesn't happen very often. Because I'm a talker. You know that. But I'm going to go. Maybe. Apparently not. I'm going. This Saturday is our Zoom. It's only 3 weeks since our last Zoom, but I picked this coming Saturday the 16th because I wanted to sort of stay away from the weekends surrounding American Thanksgiving. And so it's this Saturday, so mark your calendar. And it's at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I don't know what that is where you are, but it's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 12 noon Central, 11 Mountain, 10 Pacific. After that, you're on your own. You got to figure it out. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. And I'm going to be working on my Montrealer. I got to get it done so I can get going on my Silvestri. But I think I might just plan on maybe starting with some last year's Advents, because I have last year's Advents that I haven't done anything with, that I should do something with. And so if I start with those, feels like, well, I don't need to start on December 1st. I've had this conversation with you, 10 minutes ago? I'm going to go. Please take good care of yourself. Mark your calendar for Saturday. And I will see you tomorrow. Or you'll see me tomorrow. Please stay safe and stay sane.